Everything that's bad or may taste good generally is loaded with salt. And
it's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene.
look who's petting his favorite buddy. He's so obsessed with this dog. Is this your best friend? Is this your best friend, Zaza? You love him? Oh, you love him? Oh, he's so cute. Are you gentle? Look how gentle he is with Benji. Zavi. 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 Are you gentle with Benji? So funny because he comes over here and hangs out, but then, you know, every now and again he looks down and he sees W-A-T-E-R, and we don't even look at it. I'm not playing with you. Look at him. And he's getting ideas. Hey fam, Sarah here. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my gosh, mornings are very interesting having a little one around. Well, two little ones. Anyways, today's kind of a busier day because the kids are now back in youth. They're resuming like activities. Some of them have soccer coming up in the next month, which is pretty funny because looking outside we still have snow on the ground. There's still snow, so there's snow on the ground, and I mean obviously come May, because well, we're at the end of March now. April's right around the corner. May is soccer season, so that's exciting. But yeah, it's a busier day because the kids have youth this evening, and basically as Babes is home, it's just like chop 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 we go, and it's, you know, dinner. I'm trying to get something prepared. I don't even know what we're gonna fully have, if they're gonna have everything that I'm preparing, but I'm currently preparing some food because I find with myself, I have to prepare things unless I find myself eating something similar. If not fully what they're eating, I'm starting to incorporate stuff that they're eating in my meals, and it's not helping because your girl had a rough night last night. I had a rough night with my blood pressure being higher than it should be, and had me feeling, uh-oh, be careful, be careful. The little one just keeps disturbing Zoe, who's trying to do her little craft. Yeah, so yeah, my blood pressure, I was having a moment last night. My blood pressure was just so high, it was high, and it doesn't help when you're thinking about it. So I'm just so happy I tested it this morning and it's much lower. I just checked it right now and it's back. My systolic top number is back where it needs to be. The diastolic, I might have that in reverse. The diastolic, the lower one, is just a little bit over, and I know it's just from lack of sleep. I just need more sleep. And this morning, I would have gotten a little bit more sleep had Benji not barked, because he is essentially what woke up Zavi. So yeah, that's that. Bree's over here making lunch, by the way. But I wanted to ask you guys a quick question in regards to quinoa. So I'm making quinoa, right? Every time I make it, I find it hard to wash because obviously it's just floating everywhere. It's just really hard to wash and get all the particles out and stuff like that. So when I'm done is when I kind of pick it out. There's not that much, like if you guys can see, there's not a lot to pick out per se. Just like a little grain here or there. And I'm just kind of curious, do you guys, I'm kind of curious, am I the only one that does that, or do you guys do that? Like, what is the secret? Like, what do you guys do to help ensure that your quinoa is clean? Like, overall, the one that I buy is actually a really good brand. The one that I buy is this, what do you call it? This organic quinoa from Kirkland. So it is pretty good. I bought it at Costco. The brand itself, it's pretty good. It doesn't have a lot of stuff in it. I don't find that a lot of quinoas have that for the most part. They do have a little grain here or there, and I end up having to pick it out at the end. So I'm just kind of curious to know what you guys do to take it out. Please share your tips down below. I'm currently downstairs in the pantry. I am kind of just going over some of the things that I have in here. Someone commented the other day and said that I should have a pantry and I should have it all stocked in case of whatnot. And and I have a pantry. Not a formal pantry. My house didn't come with one. I live in Canada where they didn't make them like this. I'm pretty sure from what I've heard and what I've also seen, the newer houses have been coming with pantries. Didn't luck out when I purchased this one. So, that said, my husband and I, we kind of use the cold room downstairs in our basement as a pantry for now. And that said, I'm in it trying to kind of go over some of the things that I have. I wanted to go over some of the things that I have to know what I need to pick up come grocery shopping time, as well as just kind of gathering thoughts for dinner ideas. However, while I'm down here, I kind of want to show you guys some of the things that I do use to combat the illnesses that I'm currently battling. You guys know that I'm currently like borderline blood pressure, borderline diabetic, and I know that I have weight on me. I've got to get my health under control, and I have been. I'm working out consistently. I'm doing those things, and I do my best to eat really well. However, it's sometimes hard if you don't prepare yourself when you have diabetes or pre-diabetic. If you don't prepare yourself, you find yourself eating everything that everyone else is eating, and it's not good. So, and not that I really can even indulge in the same ways that they do, because I am also watching sodium, and y'all know that everything that's bad everything that's bad or may taste good generally is loaded with salt, and I can't even do that because I'm basically one of the stubborn ones, I guess. I'm not stubborn that I'm not going to get help, but I'm stubborn in the sense that I want to help tackle this without having to go on medication. So if I need it, I will go on it because I have been on it in the past. They just come with side effects, and I don't want to have to live like that the whole time. I'd rather challenge myself to kind of do what I can to help care for myself. So that said, when we go grocery shopping, the things that I bring into the house, when you guys see my grocery hauls, I like to share them. And I probably should kind of start coining them also by putting, you know, foods for diabetics or something on there, because there are things that I buy, food for diabetic or high blood pressure, maybe one of the two, but there are things that I buy that are very specific to me. The section seems very small, but a lot of just hearty, healthy things that are just leafy greens and you know, fruits, just things of the earth, which I always say, just kind of stuff like that. But that said, it's kind of hard to always just get those things. Sometimes you'll need to pick up something in a package, and I want to show you some of the things that I do buy that I'm always watching. I'm always conscious and watching the backs of packages, going over the nutrition labels and stuff to see what's in what, and I'm showing you basically how I kind of combat dealing with being a pre-diabetic and trying to reverse type 2 diabetes, how I'm trying to help myself outside of exercising, because I do that pretty much daily, 4 to 5 times a week. Okay, that's not daily, but that's pretty good. But you know, we all know that food, it's 80-20. Food is 80% of it, and the workout is 20%, because I have been working out. My body is shaping up. I can see it. I've definitely lost inches, but I haven't lost pounds. And I kind of need to start losing pounds as well. I'm pretty sure it will come, but I do know some of the things I need to do to alter, you know, my diet so I can start losing pounds. So I'm in the pantry a little bit. It's kind of a big mess right now. I'm going to show you basically what I'm kind of trying to do, which is what I showed you upstairs. The fruits, what I'm preparing, doing a little meal prep. But I'll also show you some of the things in my pantry that are conducive to diabetics, or diabetic friendly, high blood pressure friendly. Okay, so this is my little makeshift pantry. It is so out of hand because the children come down here and they just take out, and I mean, sometimes stuff got stored in here, like my guitar. I don't know how, but my bins of rice is right there, almond milk. This is a good one to start with. This chicken broth right here is really good. I'm about to make soup today, to be fair. I've got my chicken in the fridge. That's what I'm making for the kids. And this is good in the fact that it doesn't have any sugars, has 1 gram of sugars and 35 milligrams of sodium. That's not a lot. If you're used to buying traditional broths, you'll realize that they have so much sodium in it. Like, it's unreal. Like, we're talking 200 milligrams of sodium per box, and I need to use about 3 of these boxes to make a giant pot of soup for my whole family. So if you do the math, like, I should correct myself. That reading is actually not per box, but it's per cup. what is it? It's per 250 milligrams of, yeah, 250 milligrams, so per cup. So 250 milligrams, and then whatever the amount of the box is, and you have to do the math, but it still works out significantly less than what you would buy in the stores. Another find that I recently got is this chickpea. To be fair, I haven't tried it yet, and I would have prepared this had I not started preparing quinoa today. But I like this because it's high in protein, it's plant-based, which is what I need. It is one of those things that are obviously higher in carbs, but it's loaded with potassium, no sodium, and look, 1,000 milligrams of potassium. What in the world? If that's not a good find, I don't know what is. And that's currently, I don't know if that's new at Costco, but that's something that I discovered at Costco recently. And I really, I'm excited to try it because I haven't tried it yet. It really comes down to now a matter of taste. But it's chickpeas. I eat chickpeas all the time. I love chickpeas, so I can't see how we would go wrong with that. So you guys see how I shop. Babe said that that Costco does have chickpeas that has 100 and something milligrams of sodium, but it also, which I generally don't go for, but he said it has a lot of potassium, which is actually not bad because I think it counteracts the sodium if it's not a lot. Anyways, I got these chickpeas. I buy these because these are the blue menu one, and they have basically zero sodium. They have zero sodium, so that's another thing. These are good. All the things I'm showing you are really good for blood pressure. Also, if you're looking for a good protein powder, plant-based, Best Hemp Yeah is a really good one. It's high in fiber and all those things, and high in protein. That's a good one. Some other things that are really good for people with high blood pressure as well as diabetics is basically peanut butter. Grab this one at Costco. Always have that in my pantry. I think I got this one there too. It's called Fatso, and I don't remember trying this, but it's peanut butter with plant-based fats. So I'm excited to try that one. It's definitely separated. It comes separated like that, and you definitely have to mix it up so you can, you're not eating all fat at the top. And then, Babes also saw this one. It's a nut and seed butter. Can you guys see it? And I'm pretty sure I've had this before. It's been a while, but I'm excited to try that as well. Nuts, peanut butters, those things are really, really good because they help the digestive system. They slow down things. And then if you're buying the ones that have zero sodium, then with blood pressure, you're not worrying about that because you're not having to worry about the extra salt that's in the other stuff, the other types of peanut butters that are out there. So those are some of my go-tos. I also have like a bag. I have a box of pasta right here. It has noodles to the right here. Those are the kids, but these pastas, basically I have spaghetti and penne and all that jazz, and they all have zero sodium. Yeah, they all have no salt. And buying this no salt business is not just beneficial to me, it's beneficial to my kids, you know, because they are eating less salt. So other things that I buy, tomato paste, you know, for cooking and stuff like that, zero sodium. And this is a Kirkland brand. I really love their brand. This has actually 15 milligrams of sodium, so that's not bad at all. I also always have lemon juice at hand, extra lemon juice inside my pantry because that's really, really good too. And when I was struggling last night with my blood pressure, that is the one thing that helped me bring it down to a normal level. So today I basically want to kind of start the day off just kind of focusing more on the plant-based area that I was trying to go to before. I've been pretty close because I do eat pretty darn well, but I've had my blood pressure went up a little higher because I didn't prepare myself fully this week, and there are a few moments where I ate things like breaded fish sticks or whatever, and just a little too many of them, and then it just builds up. You know how sodium works. You may eat it today and you may feel fine, but give or take another day or two, it just creeps up on you because it's something that builds up in your body. So I experienced that as a result of those kind of things, and I kind of know why. And if I'm not conscious and aware, then I could just find myself running just to get the meds to when I'm aware and I know, and it's just the few times that I'm making those errors, because most of the times I'm generally fine. My readings are in a decent place and I'm doing really well. I just need to be consistent and I need to keep up with it, and I need to lose the weight. I want to see the scale change a little bit because I know when that changes, then these other you know, the health benefits of those will come to and contribute greatly towards my goals of what I'm trying to achieve. This one's been sitting in the pantry for quite some time because I don't know, I don't just necessarily gravitate towards stuff like that. But then there's this other one that we bought and it does have sodium in it, and I've been eating that here and there, not on the daily, but you know, just stuff like that. So I need to alter it and start going back to what I know is best as opposed to reaching for what I know is easy. And then of course I have keto snaps. These have been in here pretty much the same time. They've been in here for a while. I don't reach for them like that. It's pure dark chocolate, so it's definitely, and coconut and almond and sea salt. It's definitely something you're gonna have to get used to if you're big on just like milk chocolate full of sugar. It is not that, but it's actually decently good, especially once you get your body used to eating cacao. And then I also buy steel cut oats, and I have, this is partially empty because I have a container that I store it in upstairs, but this oats have 0 sodium. Anyways guys, that's me getting real candid with you and sharing with you some of the tips and tricks that I'm using to help myself, and I hope that you guys can find it helpful. If you ever want me to sit down and talk more about this stuff, I will. I am obviously, if you guys want to see just fun stuff, be on the lookout for the shorts, because the shorts are really, really fun, but I also want to kind of keep this content kind of wholesome in a sense where you learn and there's something to take away from it still outside of the fun things. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Did you see squirrels? You saw them outside? Yeah? Wow.
Are they playing?
No. Where they play? Boy.
You're too lazy to put them down to scratch your face. I can't.
Okay, I like what your hair is doing today.
Thanks. I had to just like brush it from an afro this morning. We're running out the door.
I still love her frames, guys. Mine is kind of similar. Kind of wish I got these. I'm joking. When we got their frames this time, the guy was telling me that we could basically, because we paid for this protection plan, like where if anything happened to their glasses, it gets broken or damaged, it, you know, it's, what do you call it? You can just go in and get it fixed or get a new pair of the same one with all the same things like scratch and reflection and all those things back on it. We knew that, but he was telling us, he's like, even if nothing happens to your glasses at the end, before the year and protection is up, you can come back and just redeem it and get another pair of the exact same glasses. I'm like, why didn't anyone tell us this before? What on earth? What is this, like top kept secret? Like,
I mean, if they don't want you taking the resources if you
I know. Where did this kid go?
He just,
yeah, no one told us. It's just so funny. So hopefully we can remember. I should write down the date that we got our glasses so I can remember to go back and do this service, because it helps for the kids. It doesn't harm them to have an extra backup pair. My beans are done, my quinoa is done, and my stove is hecka dirty, but don't judge me on that. And I've got a tray of veggies over there. So I've got lunch. I've got lunch ready. I'm actually gonna be making the kids some soup, the kids and hubby, like some soup today, some traditional Jamaican soup. And I just went down to the pantry and forgot to collect all of like the potatoes, as well as the chicken broth, as well as the chicken noodle soup mix for the Jamaican soup. The only thing I have up here is a pot and a chicken. Yeah, so I'm in trouble, but I'm gonna go ahead and make that. I was gonna do it now, but I think it's a little too early because it's not like I'm gonna put it in the fridge. So I'm gonna probably make it around 3, because then it'll take about an hour to make, and then it'll be just on time before they can eat and stuff before they go off to youth, and you know, dinner will be ready. And I won't have to I won't have to kind of scurry like last week, because last week I was on the struggle bus trying to send them off to youth with this little one just being super busy. Yeah, he just didn't give me time to get what I need to get done. But so this is my lunch for today: quinoa, black-eyed peas, as well as veggies. Ran into an issue. I ran out of veggies, so I only have 1, 2, this one has a little bit, 3, and I just ate 1, and then I have all these other containers without veggies, so I'm gonna have to wait till we go to Costco later, because I guess we're all out. I didn't realize, did we put it, guys? Do we have a mixed veggie in the deep freezer?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I might check. We might actually have one out there. But that's the situation that I'm dealing with right now. So I'm gonna cover these, put them in the fridge, make some more, and when I make it, then I'm gonna go ahead and put them in with the others. But at least I still have 3 different meals that I can have at various times, and I don't have to worry. The trick is, will I get bored? I don't know, but right now I'm not, and this tastes good. I just had one for lunch, so yeah. To show you what the kids are eating. I mean, they're not eating bad either. This is chicken. There's chicken with cheese, but I'm trying to cut the carbs, so I won't be eating that. Okay, I think you're good. Thank you. Okay, pause. Off. Thank you. You did a great job. You vacuumed up. Can we have a high five? Good job.
High five!
Okay, ready? Let's go comb your hair.
High five!
Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up the vlog there. If you guys enjoyed today's video, like I said, it's a little different, but if you enjoyed it, let me know down below and we can touch base more on this. Leave your tips and tricks. Let me know what you guys do if you guys are battling what I'm battling, because I know there's a lot of people are plagued with these illnesses and diseases, and they just don't lend well to living a healthy life unless you care for yourself. And you know, I just figure, you know what, why not touch base on it? Sometimes it's like, why share about this? Because it's just like a bummer to talk about it, and it's not fun content. But now that I'm also making the shorts, and those are fun, I think it's nice to share some of these real things that one deals with, just so you guys can take from it. And if it can help you, and if it can save a life, save a life by reminding you to take care of yourself. Hold on 1 second. Remind you to take care of yourself, or just sharing some of the things that are helpful that you could find that could help you. I am happy with that. So hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and as well as like leave a comment down below. And until next time, guys, bye y'all.
Wow,
I got that part on camera. I got that part on camera.
You better not.
Debbie? Debbie, that's not even open yet. I think he really likes this, Mom.
Can I take a picture of the 3 of you? The 3 of you.